Nice to meet you. How do you do?
Ha! What up? It's Northern Scripture, not cutting my feathers with ya. But I'll do pretty much everything else what you hear today. So these are going to be the feathers that are going on the outside of the new Bucktail spinner that I am going to create. Always red tails. Gotta love the red. Oh, we got a little secret hiding underneath that spinner blade. Oh, yeah, what up? We'll see what that is. See what that is. Alright, let's get this together here. Alright, I'll just grab this here. I guess I'll take this opportunity to tell you about this lure. So I'm making it for somebody out on the East Coast, and I'm not exactly sure that they're going to use it for fishing. So I just might go the extra mile, make it look a little bit more jazzed up, because I'm not really sure if it's going to get wet. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, under the spinner? Right. Oh, what? Nah. Maybe that's just too much. But I just wanted to have some fun with it. Does that look like too much? Nah. Anyways. So, most of them won't end up being so extravagant, but I just thought I'd go the extra mile on this one. I'm excited. 60 subscribers. I can't believe it. You guys are amazing. I don't need that shit. I just hope you guys are enjoying these videos. You know, I enjoy putting these together. Yeah, I was living tight. So, I definitely plan to continue. And what the fuck get on there? Alright. So, I don't know. I was going to make this a double spinner blade, but I wasn't really sure. And then again, I didn't know if it was going to get used, so it didn't really matter, I guess. And I'm not really sure with those beads, because they're square and hollow in the center, how that's actually going to pull through the water, but I guess we'll see. Alright, well, let's get this tail on and we'll see what's popping here. So, we got the red tail on. Cut it up nice and trim. Did a little floaty. See if we can zoom in here and get a closer look at it for you guys. You feeling comfortable? Is that good? Comfortable? Alright. So, we got the nice beads, NS. Gots to. Beautiful red beads. And the tail, you can glue it down so it stays in place, or leave it unglued so you can turn around, or you can pull it back to expose the hook. If you want to change the hook to a tri-hook. Depends. It's all in your preference. But we're going to pop these brown ones on next. Probably go 2 sets, 1 on each side. Space out evenly. They're already cut the length, so we'll be good to go. And I'll do that right now. Here comes the magic. Bam! Oh, look at that. Just magically ended up on each side. Damn. How convenient. Alright. So if you peel back the bottom of the feathers, so you expose yourself, and I'll zoom in a little bit here, see better. You expose just the stalk so that there's no feathers there. You can get a really good attachment without a whole bunch of fluff and having a big ass bulky head there. And you just trim it back all nicely. So the next step we're going to do here is attach the other 2 sets, which will go on the other 2 open sides between the browns, like so, which I think they will complement each other very nicely. Looks pretty tight, I'd say. Well, let's put that together and see how that goes. What? Man, I could stop right here and I probably feel pretty good with it. Looks alright. But that's not good enough for me. So I'm gonna take these ones here and just insert another row, probably up on the weight, as a detail layer. Just take a nice tight look at that. Looks good, I'd have to say. But I almost want to leave it like that. I'm so tempted. But I know the end product's going to be worth it, so I'm going to continue on. You can see the green shimmer in there too. Alright. We'll get those on there right now. Not too bad, I'd have to say. Came out better than I thought. So I attached this row to the weight, and I also glued the weight to the other piece. Get a little closer and see here. So now those two pieces are attached, and they don't come apart. I also glued it in place so it's not going to be turning around. So the hook is always kind of situated in the middle there. So now I'm going to go in and put another row. It's going to be this detailed, same like the other ones that I have in, except they're going to go over the browns. Like the browns went over the bigger style of these ones here. And we'll just repeat the process here. Alright, so that turned out really nice. They all had small stalks, so I didn't really bunch up too much. And everything's fluffing out perfectly. Oh, I don't need that anymore. Unless I'm going to poke my fingers like I always do. So, I have to say, it turned out pretty nice. I'm interested to see how it's going to pull through the water though. Although I'm not going to test this one out. But right here I'm going to end up putting in some red thread. Probably glue that bead into place. Keep it all nice and tight at the bottom there. And it'll be pretty much finished. That'll be a good bucktail spinner right there. Great green shimmer in it. Mixed with the two-tone brown. A little bit of red. I don't think I wouldn't mind making one in white. The white tail. But let's go on and put that red thread on. Alright, so here we go. It's all finished. The red thread's on. Looks pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. So the bead is glued on as well. Now I'm not really sure about this gap here. I'm pretty sure it just makes more of a wake and the feathers flop around a lot more as the water ripples over it. So I've experienced that with the other ones. Let's take a closer look. It just looks so good. Like, what do you think? Would you use this? I've caught a lot of fish on this pattern, so I'm not really concerned about making a dozen of these ones. I have probably 3 or 4 myself that I use. So if you're in freshwater, I highly recommend trying this pattern. That's going to be all. So I hope you enjoyed the video and the tips, and you've subscribed, and I'll see you next week on the next Bucktail journey.
My distracted mind never focused well on patterns. You saw this girl here, sunset hair and a smile from